Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our test account, and that is right, our dimensional heroes are up, but there is also a series of events that are around the dimensionals as well. So really cool to see, and I want to run through a lot of the things that we have in here. And as you can see right here, we do have discounted. It is only $14.97 or essentially $15 to get Rimuru, to get the dimensional hero. So if you're a light spender, this is definitely worth the investment when it looks at the resources that you need to use to get these heroes. And we're going to look at the exchange in just a minute. But as you can see, there's a couple of things in here with the portraits. We can of course see the hero itself. And I think there's another one over here for Shoni, not Shauna. Shoni is what they said over in the comments that we've been getting. But looking at it, I want to see the video. Now, I have not seen this video. Complete the slime lands in Esperia, parchment to unlock. So I don't know exactly what that is yet. Again, I wanted to share this with you guys right now, and I want to run through the exchange heroes. Now, of course, this is where we talk about the exchange. So as you can see, we do have both dimensional heroes up. We have all of our currencies right here across the top. We have our hero coins, we have our guild coins, we have our challenger tokens, and we also do have our labyrinth tokens. This is where you can actually exchange. And as you can see right here, they start exchanging at 48 days. So it is a little bit less, and that is because this is on the test server. Normally this does run for 60 days, but you can see when you look at the bulk in here, hero coins, we can only use 10. In here, the guild coins and also the challenger tokens were pretty limited. But if you look at your labyrinth tokens, we can actually use labyrinth tokens to fill this all the way up to 50 of 60, which we know we need 60 pieces of the shard to actually get the heroes. And it's the exact same one here. So you can really manage how you're going to get these heroes based on the resources. Now, it has also been said since we started doing these exchanges with our dimensional heroes that you will get enough resources during the exchange event to get the heroes. And that has been kind of, it has ring true every single time. And I know it is going to ring true this time as well, because again, we have always seen it before, is going through and being able to redeem these heroes essentially with the amount of shards that we have. Right here, we're 47 of 60. So this one, we do need more labyrinth tokens so we can go ahead and do the exchange. Now, unfortunately, you do have to wait the 48 days to exchange. That is what a lot of players absolutely hate, which means for a majority of your resources that we see right here in the top, they are going to be capped, and they are going to be capped for a long time because you want to ensure that you're getting these heroes. You have to mathematically calculate if you're going to use any of your resources. Are you going to have enough to still get these two heroes if you're using any of the resources? And of course, I would definitely let the labyrinth coins more than anything cap, because that is going to give you, 50 of 60 shards just with the labyrinth tokens, even between both of them. So if you have it capped, you can definitely exchange or a big chunk of those. Now, there are event deals, like we said earlier. This, I believe, is going to be, where you can get them for 15 bucks. Also do have some other packs. Now, there is dimensional gear in here with the exchange in the guild store. I wouldn't get the dimensional gear, and the same one here. And it shows that it is $14.97 for this one. Now, normally, when we buy one, the other one is regular price. So I am almost curious if they let us buy both of these. That would be absolutely pretty broken, because normally if you buy one out of here for the $15, the other one goes to the regular price. And I believe it was a discounted price. If I remember, I didn't think they were $100 each. But also with the dimensional heroes, if you're unfamiliar with the dimensional heroes, you only need one copy. That is it. You only need one copy, which we can look at the linking in just a minute. But you only need one copy out of there. Now, this is the event. So there is a stone-freed water flows. This is the adventure with the crossover heroes. Now, this is a Voyage of Wonder. And if you've seen the patch notes that came up, it's kind of sneaky. They snuck in the patch notes everything about these two heroes. And of course, on the test server, they just hotfixed what they were doing. But this is the event that is around these heroes, the slime lands in Esperia. Complete parchment and claim great rewards. I don't know if this is just, it is just the window. So there we go. So rewards out of here, we are going to get, look at that, Yummo clock. That is right. We are going to get a sticker in there, but we do get 1,000 diamonds. We get some Stargazer scrolls, so pretty good. And I believe this is just going to be out of the dailies. And it looks like they changed it a little bit, because there's our weeklies. There's our campaign. Now, where are the other ones? Usually that would take us to the bounty board, which is usually where it lies. Bounty board, solo bounty. And I'm wondering if they incorporated it with dailies. That actually might be a little bit of a change that we're seeing. So looking at the slime lands in Esperia, resource acquisition, there it is. So they put them in here. So they're no longer in the bounty board. So we're getting the dimensional brushes just out of dailies. So if you're going in here and you are doing all of the dailies, you're going to pick these up. Saturated with hues from the void, this brush can be used to create dimensional parchment. Item will be recycled at the end of the event. And of course, that is what is going to yield you some resources. And of course, we have the Magician's Hat right up that's going on right now. So a lot of events and a lot of things that are going on. And of course, I think this is what is going to unlock the video, just like we've seen before. Now, in addition, the Bountiful Trials are up. I'm not going to hop into the Bountiful Trials right now because I wanted to run through and really go through and show you the exchange, show you what the dimensional heroes look like. So within the Temple of Ascension, here is the dimensional heroes. As you can see, we do have some of these heroes maxed. So they gain the attributes of the hero that they're copying. For instance, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unfuse these. We're going to spend a couple diamonds. You'll see Ainz actually goes back to Elite and literally has nothing on there. You can see a little bit of furniture. This is going to either link with a dimensional key or without a dimensional key. We'll take the dimensional key back. This is going to link to any hero. Now, of course, if you link this with a hero that is 3 stars, Ainz will be 3 stars. Or in this case, Rimuru will be 3 stars. If you link them with 4 stars, if you link them with 5 stars, you are going to get a 5-star hero in return. So for instance, if I use Rowan right here, boom, we are going to see Rowan. Now, of course, I reverted Ainz back to just an Elite, literally just having the 1 copy. Now, the reason for that is you'll see that I do have Ainz built up. And even if we hop out of here, and I want to show you kind of how this works, we do not have, you can see signature item is plus 30, but it is unavailable. You can see the furniture in the inn is currently unavailable. We can't use this furniture. We can't use any of the engraving. Nothing actually works on him because remember, he's not on a higher enough level to actually build it out. Now, when we link him, you also do have to remember when you link a hero, they take on not only the star for the attributes, but they also take on the level. Meaning if I'm going to go ahead and combine him with Rowan, you can see Ainz is level 1 right here. Rowan is 505. I can Soul Fusion. Boom, there you go. Now Ainz becomes level 505. This is really important because if you take the hero, if I take Rowan out of the Resonating Crystal, Ainz will go back to level 1 because Rowan is no longer in the Resonating Crystal. You can see we unlock signature item, we unlock the engraving, and then of course it just says there's some formations out of there. Now looking over here, you can see Ainz, boom, there we go. This is where we had Ainz built up to. And of course, he didn't mirror and didn't take all the attributes of Rowan. Once you combine a hero, you have to build them yourself, meaning that you are going to need red chest or your space emblems to get the signature items. You're going to need poke coins to get the furniture. You're also going to need shards and you're going to need cores to get the engraving on the hero. And then if you really want to top them off, you can add the dimensional furniture. As you can see, we'll go ahead, we'll turn this one off for the residents. Oh, it's not going to do it right now. It's going to take, and some of it kind of looks funny. You can see right here, we have 2 pieces that are tier 2. When I turn them to resonate all, it gives us the dimensional gear right here, which is pretty cool. This is, I believe, a change that they did with the dimensional gear, that if we got tier 2, if we got tier 3, it is actually giving us the faction bonus. I know there were a couple questions about what was in the patch notes for the changes. And then, of course, like I was saying earlier, they hot fixed this patch. So right here, June 3rd, hot fix. So added both of our Rimuru and Shoni. And again, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but Shauna was incorrectly. So Shoni is what people are saying. Then, of course, they added in the exchange, which is going to last 56 days right there. Bountiful Trials were in there. The Voyage of Wonder was added. And also the Slime Lands in Esperia, which, of course, is going to be through just the regular progression in the dailies. So, guys, I know a lot of people are just over the stars for how cool these dimensional heroes are. And I really, really think it's going to be awesome to see these two in action. Seems like they are very broken in their entirety. And of course, guys, if we can get them for a total of $30 for both of them, it would be absolutely crazy. If we got both of these heroes 85% off, I would be pretty happy with the discounted rate. But see, it shows 1 of 1 right here, which makes me think you are going to only be 1. Purchase your first dimensional hero. In that time, I got Reincarnated Slime series. Yep, purchase your first. So it is. It does ring true. It is the same. That's what I had thought. They are going to only discount 1. Then the other one, I believe, was $50. I don't think it was 100 to get the second hero. But all right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.